It started as a regular afternoon. The city was buzzing with tourists, cameras clicked everywhere, and the sun cast golden shadows on the cobbled streets. He had been wandering around for a few hours, soaking in the atmosphere, when he found himself standing outside one of the most famous museums in town. The building was massive, with stone lions at the gate and banners fluttering above the doors, advertising a once-in-a-lifetime exhibit. He hadn't planned to visit the museum that day. His original itinerary had been more about strolling and less about standing in lines, but something about the way the light hit the columns made it too tempting to pass. He checked his watch, still a few hours before dinner. So, he approached the grand steps, figuring he'd at least peek inside the lobby or the gift shop. When he stepped through the first set of doors, he was surprised no one stopped him. A group of tourists moved in behind him, and he casually joined their flow, following the crowd. The security guard at the next checkpoint glanced at him briefly but said nothing. No one asked for a ticket. No turnstile blocked his way. The path was wide open. He hesitated for a moment near the main hall. Surely, he was supposed to show something. But the people around him looked relaxed, some holding tickets, others snapping selfies. So, he walked a little further in, through high archways, past ancient sculptures and glass cases filled with artifacts. There were signs in different languages, audio guide booths, even a cafe tucked into a quiet corner. It was like a different world. At first, he thought maybe there was a free entrance day and he had just gotten lucky. But then he saw the posted fees near a side entrance: adults, students, children. He realized, slowly, and with a strange mix of guilt and confusion, that he had entered through the group entrance, the one meant for registered tour parties who'd prepaid in bulk. He stopped walking. Suddenly, every security camera on the ceiling felt like it was pointed at him. His palms got a little sweaty. He looked around, trying to figure out if anyone had noticed. A museum employee in a navy blue vest stood a few feet away, talking to an older couple. He considered walking up to her and admitting the mistake. But his legs didn't move. Instead, he took a deep breath, turned around, and calmly walked out the way he came. The entire visit had lasted less than 15 minutes. Outside, the sun was still shining, the breeze light. He laughed at himself quietly. It hadn't been intentional, but he had just walked through one of the most prestigious museums in Europe without paying a cent. It felt wrong, but also strangely cinematic. Later that evening, over a plate of pasta in a small family-owned restaurant, he told his friends about the accidental entry. They burst out laughing, one of them joking that maybe he had accidentally mastered the art of invisibility. But more than the funny story, what stuck with him was how easily misunderstandings could happen while traveling, how different doors, timing, or even body language could change the course of a day. And how, sometimes, the best stories are the ones that happen when you're not trying to make them. Did you enjoy that story? Without realizing it, you just picked up useful vocabulary about museums, travel, entrances, security, and emotions like confusion and guilt, all in context. That's how you truly absorb English, naturally and effortlessly. We upload stories like this every single day. So, if you liked this one, make sure to subscribe and never miss another. Which part of the story reminded you of your own travel moments? Tell us in the comments.